Hey guys, it's Sarah. So today's video is going to be about how to measure your dog's feet for Muttluks dog shoes. There are a lot of resources for other brands like Roughwear or other ones that measure the width, but Muttluks is kind of interesting in that they measure the length of the dog paw, so from tip of toe to back of paw. This sounds simple, but I found it very confusing when we were ordering Bailey's Muttluks, and so I actually ended up calling customer service and having them talk me through exactly what they wanted to do, because it's a little bit confusing because the dog's paw has so many pieces to it. So I'm going to show you on her in a minute, but essentially what you're going to do is you are going to measure from the tip of the toe to the pastern, which is a specific part of the dog leg that I'll show you in just a minute. So the Muttluks website asks that you put the dog's full weight on a front paw on a piece of paper. So what I'm doing is I'm holding Bailey's other paw, and we have one front paw on the sheet of paper. And what I'm going to do in accordance with the instructions on the website is I'm going to put one line at the tip of where her longest toenail is. So this is as far front as her foot will go. Then this is the pastern, this little extra paw pad right there. What I'm going to do is their instructions say that you want to get the measurement straight down from the leg. So that means this is the leg, and then once you hit the pastern, that's where that measurement should be. On either side, I line my pen up with her leg, and I put a dot on either side. And then I ask her to move, go, break. And of course she's standing in the way of the camera, but then I connect those dots. So what I would do is I would measure both of Bailey's front paws, and then I would compare the measurements and make sure that they're roughly the same. Normally a dog's two front paws are going to be the same size, and the rear paws are going to be a little bit smaller. That's pretty typical. Sometimes they're all the same size. A lot of the time the rear paws are smaller. But the two front paws should be roughly the same size. So what I would normally do is I would measure both of Bailey's front paws in that exact same way and compare them and make sure they're roughly the same. If I get drastically different numbers, or if it would change the size one or the other, I remeasure and I make sure exactly what I'm doing. It is possible that your dog's two front paws are a different size. They're like humans. You could have two different sized feet, but it's not likely. So I normally measure it and then just keep measuring it until I get a consistent answer, because I know her two front paws are the same size. So what you end up getting is two lines that look roughly like that, and then what you need to do is you need to measure them with a ruler and then compare those inches or centimeters to the size charts on the Muttluks website. There are a couple things to note. There are some of the types of shoes that have a different measurement chart. So if you're using the Muttluks, Woof Walkers, and Hot Doggers, these are great names. If you're using those, they have one measuring chart, and then if you're using the Mud Monsters, Snow Mushers, and Mutt Trackers, you're going to be using a different sizing chart that are similar, but you want to get the right one, the right sizing. Another thing is that for some of Muttluks shoes, you order one size for the entire shoe kit. For all four shoes. For some of them, they will tell you to order a size down for the rear feet than the front feet. And for some of them, they want you to measure both feet. So for example, that Snow Mushers, Mud Monsters, and Mutt Trackers, they want you to measure both the rear and the front feet. Always make sure you're checking the instructions. Obviously, the way they make these shoes might change after I make this video, or the way they have the sizing chart set up might change, but as of right now, as I'm filming this, that is exactly what the website says to do, and I did call a customer service representative and make sure I was doing the right thing when I measured Bailey's paws, and it worked out well for us. So that's my video on how to measure your dog's paws for Muttluks shoes. Thank you so much for watching. I would really appreciate it if you could hit subscribe, comment, like, whatever you like. I love interacting with you all and hearing your support. If you also have any other recommendations for videos I should make, please let me know. There should be a review for these Muttluks shoes that we've been using soon, so keep an eye out for that. And thank you so much. Bye.